Hello, my name is Jennifer Terri and I make Philippine Travel Updates. Today is February 10. And finally, after being closed for almost 2 years, many couples and families fought for this day and finally it's here. February 10, the Philippines is now open to foreign tourists. For anyone who will be arriving on exactly February 10, especially lovers who haven't seen each other for almost 2 years or those who are meeting for the first time, the airport will be filled with hugs and tears of joy. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Anyways, I'll have some things to share. Just a quick review for you guys. For those who will be arriving for the following days, I will update you on the experience of those who arrive today. Now, just a quick recap for the requirements for fully vaccinated foreign tourists. Your accepted proof of vaccination if you are 12 years old and older. Negative test result 48 hours before departure with your return ticket of not more than 30 days. Immigration is kind of strict with that requirement. And then your passport should be at least 6 months valid upon arrival. And then travel insurance, travel medical insurance with at least $35,000 COVID-19 coverage. And then the One Health Pass QR code. If there's any change on these requirements, you know I will update you. For now, this is it. Yeah, this is really happening. You guys will be allowed here. Oh well. Well, let's talk about some things today. There will be some very interesting. Let's start first with the accepted vaccination proof. So for countries not on the reciprocity list, we were worried that your vaccination card or certificate or proofs may not be accepted in the country. Well, I read the advisory of the Philippine Airlines today and it is very promising. They explained here the valid proof of vaccination are any of the following. A WHO yellow card, we already know. Vaxxed PH, that's only for those vaccinated in the Philippines. Next up is the national or state digital certificate for countries with reciprocity agreement in the Philippines, we already know. But the next bullet here says, vaccination certificate issued by a foreign state, whether digital or physical. Sounds to me like a lot of you will be able to get a vaccination proof that's already accepted with this statement by PAL. This may be helpful for those who are worried if their country is not on the reciprocity list and they don't have the yellow card. Like, yes, it sounds very promising. Look, I cannot confirm. I will have to wait for more people to come on February 10. Their experiences today, I will share that immediately as soon as I can. This may be helpful for those who are worried if their country is not on the reciprocity list and they don't have the yellow card. And this advisory by Philippine Airlines is very promising. Philippine Airlines is actually excellent in giving travel information. Sometimes they're even better than the IATF themselves in giving out information. Trust me, I've been doing this travel updates and Philippine Airlines has been a reliable source of information. So yeah, this is some hope for those who are worried that they don't have the yellow card or the reciprocity agreement. Well, for Balikbayans, it's confirmed that you guys need insurance. If you're covered by the Balikbayan privilege, this is a new requirement now. And it will be effective February 10. Leon, who traveled today, checked in from Los Angeles. She flew with Philippine Airlines and according to her, sobrang strict nila po. So di ako dual citizen, traveling with foreign kids. Hiningi sa akin ng One Health Pass, negative test result, COVID vaccination proof, travel insurance, travel medical insurance. Oh, yan. And also, another kababayan whose parents are former Filipinos, hiningan din ng insurance ng PAL. And it's not just PAL that will ask for an insurance. Other airlines too. This is a requirement set by the Philippine government. While Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia may pasabog, unvaccinated foreign nationals, listen up to this. Governor Gwen Garcia issued an executive order today allowing the entry of foreign tourists even if they are unvaccinated beginning March 1. Let's read further. Under the directive of Governor Gwen, foreign nationals who have not yet got their COVID-19 shots shall be subject to 3 requirements. First up, you need to show a negative test result or PCR 48 hours before departure. That is a requirement for everyone. And then they should be swabbed upon arrival at the Mactan Cebu airport. And then you shall undergo hotel quarantine until the release of your negative test result that will be taken on the 5th day. So there will be 2 swabs. Swab, COVID test upon arrival at the airport, and then COVID test again on the 5th day in your quarantine hotel. Well, this is very interesting. It's actually the same protocols for unvaccinated Filipinos. It makes sense. IATF should just let this know. Majority of travelers are already fully vaccinated, so there is no more issue on pressure or insufficiency of hotel quarantines because fully vaccinated don't need to quarantine. So only the unvaccinated will use those hotels. However, this Cebu province move really is contrary to the IATF resolution, which only allows fully vaccinated foreign nationals 12 years old and older. Well, let's see how the IATF reacts to this. There is still a lot of time for them to react. There's 18 days for them to react or respond to this. If they don't respond, means silence means yes. Well, let's see what will happen. But we know that the Philippine government is really firm on encouraging people and requiring vaccination. We can even feel it here living in the Philippines. Furthermore, Governor Gwen's executive order says unvaccinated foreign nationals are strongly encouraged to get vaccinated during their stay in Cebu. Your single J&J shot shall be made available by the Department of Health for unvaccinated foreign nationals, she wrote in that order. But please do know that the movement of the unvaccinated are restricted in the country. There, especially in major cities like Manila, Cebu. There are certain establishments that will not allow you to enter if you don't have a vaccination proof. It really depends where you are in the country and what are you going to do. So for example, here in our city, I'm living in Tagum City, Davao del Norte, and vaccination card or certificate is never used. Like, I've been living here since the start of the pandemic, mga July 2021, and I don't ever recall having to show my vaccination card or certificate when entering establishments. So it really depends where you are in the country. But in major cities, expect that it will be checked. You will have to present it every time you enter some certain establishments. Now, I want to clear this up for Filipinos, dual Filipino citizens, or Filipinos who are already permanent residents abroad. As long as you are still a Filipino citizen, you do not need that insurance, you do not need that return ticket. You simply need the One Health Pass registration QR code, the negative test result RT-PCR, and then if you're vaccinated, vaccination proof. If not, then you can still come unvaccinated. But do know that you will quarantine in the hotel. Now, for Filipino citizens who has an expired Filipino passport, let's say you are a dual citizen, your foreign passport is still valid, but your Philippine passport has already expired and you have no more time to apply for a renewal of your passport. Now, you may apply for an extension of the validity of your passport. Please inquire with the embassies. Like today, the Philippine Embassy in Washington, D.C. announced that they may accommodate Filipinos who want to apply for an extension of the validity of their expiring Filipino passport for meritorious reasons. For Filipinos without Philippine passport, expired now or wala, bring your certificate of reacquisition or retention of Filipino citizenship. Kasi kung wala ka nun, wala kang valid Philippine passport, wala ka pa nung certificate of reacquisition, o wala kang identification certificate, well, baka ma-admit ka as balikbayan. Kung meron ka lang old Filipino passport, ma-admit ka as balikbayan, hahanapan ka ng insurance. Kaya may advantage talaga pag Filipino citizen pa rin. Stay safe po kayo and don't forget to like this video. It supports the channel. I'll see you guys. Bye!